7 days on, doctors continue to hit the streets demanding justice for Abhaya. IMA announces a 24-hour strike from tomorrow. A mob of thousands ransacked the RG Kar hospital, but only 25 arrested so far. Is this action enough?
Best lack conviction. The worst are full of passionate intensity. There is state-sponsored horror that is there.
West Bengal governor hits out at Mamata Banerjee government, says RG Kar hospital attack was state-sponsored. Calcutta High Court pulls up Mamata government, calls it complete failure of state machinery.
From this is they stop Hindu genocide and that Hindu lives matter.
Nupur Sharma joins protest against attacks on minorities in Bangladesh, says Hindu lives also matter. Three-phase elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Elections to take place in a single phase in Haryana. Results on the 4th of October. And potholes rear ugly heads again in Bengaluru. Frustrated residents perform pothole puja as a mark of protest. All right, viewers, we have breaking news coming in right now. Jharkhand sources tell us that Jharkhand, a former chief minister, along with other MPs, has landed in Delhi. 3 of them have arrived. Former Jharkhand chief minister landing in Delhi along with 3 MLAs. And they're expected to be, the others are expected to arrive in Delhi later tonight. And Aishwarya Kapoor, executive editor for politics, joins us on the phone line for more. Aishwarya, what more details can you share with us?
Well, at this point of time, Rakshita, we are being confirmed that former Chief Minister of Jharkhand and the man who was handpicked by none other but Hemant Soren when he was imprisoned, Champai Soren, he along with Lombin Hembram and Chamra Linda have already landed in Delhi. We are being told that 8 other MLAs, and I repeat, 3 of these MLAs are already in the national capital. 8 other MLAs, we are being clearly told, are going to be arriving in the national capital by late tonight. They are expected to meet senior leadership of the BJP. Once again, giving air to the rumors that there could be a massive. And right now, visuals are coming in. Visuals are coming in on the Y agency ANI of Champai Soren, along with other MLAs landing in the national capital. So there are first visuals which are coming in. They have just landed on Terminal 3, and we have those visuals coming in. Right, so that was Champai Soren, along with Chamra Linda, who have landed in the national capital. They are expected to meet the BJP national president, Jagat Prakash Nadda, and the Home Minister of the country, Amit Shah, late tonight. We are also being told that 8 other MLAs, and I repeat, 8 other MLAs in total 11, 9 are required to come and drop the Jharkhand government. But today, the elections have been announced in Jharkhand, so whether BJP is going or whether he's going to join BJP, because now to bring Hemant Soren's government down is not going to be the right decision, politically speaking. So is Champai Soren going to join BJP? That is what they are being told. Let's wait for the confirmation by late tonight after that meeting with the BJP national president. But now we have visual proof. We have visuals of Champai Soren along with 3 other MLAs landing in the national capital, with 8 other expected late tonight. Back to you in the studios.
Absolutely, Aishwarya, that's the big update that you're getting to us, is that the sources telling us former Jharkhand Chief Minister Champai Soren along with other MPs are coming to Delhi. The former CM Champai Soren has already landed in Delhi with 3 MLAs. Others expected to land very soon tonight. And what we know is that there could be a meeting between the BJP top leadership and Champai Soren. So what's really brewing? That's the big update we have right now, viewers, that there could be an offer at hand for Champai Soren. Champai Soren could be joining the BJP. He's going to meet the leadership, the top brass of the BJP tonight as he lands in Delhi with 3 MLAs and other MLAs also expected to arrive later tonight. All right, viewers, now we are cutting across to the top story we are tracking today and across the Republic. We're getting you a ground report from the national capital, viewers. There is a massive development that is coming in, viewers. The outrage is only mounting, and on ground zero, I have my colleague Pragya, who is tracking the protest that is happening. The doctors are holding protests, and my colleague Pragya is joining us live on the broadcast. Pragya, over to you. Tell us what's happening.
I am at Safdarjung, where the march has started and it is expected to go to India Gate. We are right now surrounded by doctors of the Safdarjung Hospital, and you can see the posters here demanding justice for Abhaya. We want justice is the chant that is echoing across the country and also abroad. We have seen protests in New York and Amsterdam, and now protests are also being held outside Nirman Bhavan, where my colleague Riyanka is reporting from, and I am outside the Safdarjung Hospital. I'm speaking to some doctors. I'll try to speak to some doctors here. Abhaya had walked for 36 hours and she was resting when she was subjected to the most heinous crime known to mankind, and she was murdered. And then within just 12 hours, the accused, the one person who was accountable for the safety and security of the medical staff, was transferred to safety to the Calcutta Medical College. We are asking the same questions as the medical fraternity. Is the candlelight march has started?
1 2 3 4 बंद करो ये अत्याचार 1 2 3 4 बंद करो ये अत्याचार We want justice We want justice We want justice अब भी जिसका खून न खोला खून नहीं वो पानी है अब भी जिसका खून न खोला खून नहीं वो पानी है अब भी जिसका खून न खोला खून नहीं वो पानी है We want justice We want justice We want justice We want justice क्या चाहिए न्याय चाहिए न्याय चाहिए क्या चाहिए
We are going to try and speak to some of the protesters now. The demand is clear. They want justice, and this time it's the citizens talking. It may be the medical fraternity, but they are representatives of the citizens of this country, and attempts to politicize this issue are being met with a challenge from the doctors, from the medical fraternity across the country. I'm going to try and speak to one of the doctors here. I would like to speak to anyone of you who want to speak. They are not ready to talk right now because they are chanting, sloganeering, getting their message, trying to get their message across, trying to prompt the Bengal government to spring into action, which has been delayed. A delayed action, or not even action, so to speak. There has barely been any action. In fact, we saw counter protests from Mamata Banerjee, which was pretty ironical that Mamata, who is accountable for the safety of the people of her state, was seen protesting today, staging a counter protest. However, it is not bigger than the protests that are being staged by the doctors across the country. The protests are also currently underway outside Nirman Bhavan, and these rallies by the doctors of Safdarjung, by doctors from across Delhi hospitals. I'm going to try and speak to some of these protesters. I would like to talk to you. Are you a part of the medical fraternity at Safdarjung?
Yeah, I'm a nursing student of Safdarjung Hospital.
And what do you feel? You are a woman doctor yourself. Are you a trainee doctor?
I'm a nursing student.
You are a nursing student. Okay, and you are a woman yourself, and having known what happened with Abhaya in Bengal, in Kolkata, she was a trainee doctor. It's not an easy life for a residential doctor. It's not an easy training process. She was working for 36 hours hours. And then while she worked for 36 hours, the accused, the former principal of RG College, who was transferred just 12 hours after the crime. What do you feel about everything that has happened so far in this case?
It's really so ridiculous actually what happened to her. So my voice is a little lower. Really, I can't even think about her situation. Actually, I feel very bad for her. So we all are protesting for her justice. So let's hope for the best, I guess.
Thank you. So you heard that we were speaking to one of the nursing staff at Safdarjung Hospital saying that they are wishing and hoping for justice as soon as possible, at the earliest. I'm going to try and speak to some more of these protesters. We are right now marching from Safdarjung Hospital en route to the India Gate. En route to the India Gate, we have Riyanka, my colleague Riyanka, who's outside Nirman Bhavan, is joining us live right now. Riyanka, the protests outside Nirman Bhavan have been ongoing since the morning. What is happening there right now? Has the march begun?
Right, the scenes are quite different here at Nirman Bhavan. As you can see around me, several doctors who have been protesting here since the afternoon, 2 p.m. They have now all sat on the road, blocking the entire area, and they are doing a peaceful sit-in protest right outside the Nirman Bhavan. You can see as far as we can show our visuals, you can see all these doctors who were protesting. They have currently sat down. It looks like they are waiting for go-ahead from their respective members, the RDA members, officials who are going to take a call whether or not all these association doctors will be marching towards India Gate. For now, these are the scenes that we can show you. There are nursing associations who have also joined in. There are several doctors of various hospitals, several resident doctors of various hospitals who have come in here. They are all now seated. And what we can see that it's quite possible that they will be moving towards India Gate, which is right across the corner, and they will be beginning with their candlelight march. We know there was a call for a massive protest of the candle march, but for now many associations are currently seated here outside the Nirman Bhavan. We'll try ahead and speak to one of them. कैंडल लाइट मार्च होना था इंडिया गेट पे, आप लोग अभी यहीं पे बैठे हैं?
हाँ, अभी तो हम यहीं पे बैठे हैं और जब तक हेल्थ मिनिस्टर हमसे बात नहीं करेंगे हम यहाँ से उठेंगे नहीं. आई डोंट थिंक आज कैंडल लाइट मार्च होगा, बट हम यहाँ से नहीं उठने वाले हैं.
All right, so there we heard a voice of one of the protesting resident doctors. We'll try have more words with others who are currently seated here. We'll go ahead and speak to them. We are all looking for a candlelight march because there was a call that was made till India Gate. But as we can see here, all of you are currently seated. What is the plan next?
Actually, the candle march was started from Safdarjung to India Gate. They are already in the march. The march has been...
So will you all be going to India Gate?
No, currently we are sitting over here until our demands are met. Like our representatives have been gone to meet the minister. Let's see what's next.
So as they say that there is a meeting which is underway with the ministry and the representatives of several RDAs here, and they will be seated here, as I mentioned earlier, that they will be not moving from this very spot till there is no proper direction given. But the other march, as Pragya you were rightly covering from the Safdarjung Hospital, has already begun. It is nearly 1.5 hours time that is going to be taking for the protesters, the protesting doctors from Safdarjung to India Gate, but things can change here. Even these doctors who are currently seated, they are waiting for some direction from the ministry. Over to you, Pragya.
में डॉक्टर के साथ रेप और मर्डर के बाद
Jibe at the state government of Bengal, and rightly so. in the situation that we have seen ensue, I'm going to try and speak to some of the protesters and demonstrators here. I would like to talk to you about this case. Being a resident doctor is not an easy job in itself, and the infrastructure in which you are trained is also not really a state of the hour, state of put it a little sarcastically, but do you see what has happened in Bengal? Do you think it's a state and law and order issue in the state, or do you think it's limited to just Bengal, or do you think that doctors across the country are facing this?
Yeah, ma'am, it's not like the matter of the Bengal only. This is generally happen in the every medical college, but this time the extent of the crime is the very heinous, and this is a rape and brutal murder. This is the extreme of the like tolerance. So we are not like in a state to like digest these kind of the things. We should focus on the like the doctors. We should focus on especially female doctor safety. We don't have the proper.
अस्पताल से निकलकर सड़कों पे उतरना पड़ रहा है. आपको लगता है कि इस बार जो मांगे हैं डॉक्टर्स की वो मांग ली जाएगी?
इस बार मांगे पूरी करनी पड़ेंगी. उसके बाद
like CRPF, police, we just
करनी पड़ेगी CPF
system, and they are like they are not fit for the.
ये बताइए,
we have to look into the matter. Moreover, we should focus on the central.
बार जो है कुछ भी बड़ा होता है.
Assuming if the Central Protection Act is implemented, then things become more easier for the doctors. We should treat doctors in a respectable position. It's not a way that you murder my colleagues and you just throw the body there, and still you are doing the like masking the things. You just planted the one man and just saying that he did the all things, and these are not a way to. This is society. I don't know where the society is going on, but this is totally unacceptable, and government should think about the Central Protection Act, safety of the resident doctors, duty hours of the resident doctors. One side we are talking about always about the patient like negligence, everything, but we are not thinking about the counterpart of the negligence. Why the negligence is happening? Because of the duty hours, because of the overload, because of these kind of the situation. Residents are not confident to work in such condition. You just imagine about the level of the trauma of the especially the female doctors, because we don't have like a single person in the night to work with her. We are just scattered in the whole world, and someone is looking for the 2-3 rooms alone. So we don't know what we are doing and what we are making the things.
Thank you so much for that. You heard that there is a demand for CPA. I am being joined by Dr. Harish Gupta sir. Please introduce yourself.
आवाज नहीं उठाई जाती है तो फिर इसलिए अब आवाज उठाना भी जरूरी.
Doctors are meeting JP Nadda as we conduct this march.
न्याय में ताकि हम भी करना चाहते
The demand
देखिए
heard earlier
ना करें. हम भी वही चाहते हैं
like to send you to elaborate on
सुने इस पे काम कर सकते.
some murder in the century has been committed
क्योंकि जब
of country happens to be a doctor. Are out there. We know it's a mass rape and only one person has been arrested. All those perpetrators of this crime should be arrested at the immediate, and on top of that the security of the doctors should be ensured. Our peacefully agitating doctors are being attacked. This is a total collapse of law and order machinery in Bengal. We urge the President and the Prime Minister to immediately impose President rule in Bengal and ensure safety and security of doctors, and throughout the country also. We want the condition of the doctors to be improved. We request the central government to improve the working conditions and give safety and security of our doctors. That is our first and foremost demand.
We are going to. You heard that the senior doctors are also demanding. Yes, we've introduced him, sir. Thank you so much for that. They are demanding that the law and order machinery in the state of Bengal has fallen, rather, and they're demanding president's rule. We are going along with the protests. I'm going back to my colleague Riyanka, who is reporting from outside Nirman Bhavan. Riyanka, what is the status, and where are you headed to, and have you started marching, or is there still some time?
Not yet, Pragya, not yet. The scenes do not look as it was planned, because there seems to be a meeting that is currently underway. It's likely that the meeting will get over in a short while from now, but you can see the protesting doctors, they are all now ready. They are all standing, raising their banners, and it's like they're not going to lose their hope, and they will continue to protest. I am seeing you are continuing with the protest, and there was a call for a candle march till the India Gate. What is the status right now?
देयर वाज अ कॉल फॉर द कैंडल मार्च, बट अभी तक हमें कोई कंफर्मेशन मिला नहीं है फोर्डा की तरफ से कि कैंडल मार्च आज हमें प्रोसीड करना है नहीं करना. अभी जो इतनी हमारे पास इन्फॉर्मेशन है वो ये है कि जब यहाँ से मीटिंग ख़त्म हो जाएगी एंड डिमांड्स को ऑन पेपर लिख दिया जाएगा कि हमारी डिमांड्स को करा जा रहा है कंप्लीट, तब हम लोग यहाँ से उठ जाएंगे.
तो अभी यहाँ पे जब तक मीटिंग चल रही है आप लोग सब बैठे रहने वाले हैं?
हाँ जी, जब तक यहाँ पे मीटिंग चलेगा हम लोग यहाँ पे इंडेफिनिट यहाँ पे स्ट्राइक पे हैं.
सीपीए पे कोई फैसला नहीं दिया जाएगा तब तक हम लोग यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं, चाहे रात हो जाए, चाहे दिन हो जाए, सुबह हो जाए, हम यहीं पे हैं.
क्योंकि हमारी मांगे एकदम सही है, हम बिल्कुल सही मांगे कर रहे हैं, और जो भी क्रिमिनल्स हैं उन सबके खिलाफ एक्शन होनी चाहिए.
सेफ्टी की तो बात कर रहे हैं. अगर सरकार हॉस्पिटल के अंदर डॉक्टरों को सेफ्टी नहीं दे पाई तो फिर किस बात की सरकार है, किस बात के प्रशासन है, किस बात की पुलिस है? एटलीस्ट हम अपने वर्क प्लेस पर सिक्योरिटी तो मांग सकते हैं.
हम पेशेंट्स के लिए दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं, तो क्या सरकार हमारे लिए इतना भी नहीं कर सकती? क्या वो अपने देश के डॉक्टर्स के लिए इतना भी नहीं कर सकती? 78 ईयर्स हो गए हमारे इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए, कि आज भी डॉक्टर्स को अपने राइट्स मांगने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है.
So the scenes here outside Nirman Bhavan is that these doctors are continuing with their sit-in strike as of now, and they are saying that it is an indefinite strike that will go on till the time their demands are not met. As you can see, as far as we can show you the visuals, these are the current, that is the current status. Pragya, I understand that the Forda march has already begun and they are marching towards India Gate. Over to you.
Hi, yes, Priyanka, I am here. The protest has been halted for now, and the police deployment is also here. This protest started with a candlelight march. We do not know if it will conclude in India Gate. I am being joined by, excuse me, ma'am, could I get your comment? Could I get your comment, ma'am, on the situation? May I know in what capacity?
I am Dr. Kiran Agrawal. I am a pediatrician and past president IAP Delhi, Indian Academy of Pediatrics Delhi. We want actually the resident doctors who, after the routine hours, the whole hospital is on their shoulder, but they don't have the proper arrangements of safety, their place, somewhere they can sleep, the toilets they can use. Why not? Why not? The whole hospital, all the hospitals, whether in private or government, they are running on their shoulders. They have to work as first line of defense, and if they have some problem, they can contact the consultant, but the first line of defense is managed by them. And the duty hours are 24 hours, 36 hours, even 48 hours. Sometimes there is a problem in the department, the staff is less, and they have to manage anyhow because somebody has to there in the wards after routine hours. Why not? Why not? Rooms कम हो गए हैं, residents ज़्यादा है. What is this? What is this? And a girl, she has to be raped and she has to be killed on duty, and that too 36 hours of duty at 2 in the night. Some food actually. Before that she was not able to have her food, and after that it's something, and just everyone knows that she went to the seminar room to rest, because whatever place she was given that didn't have the washroom, so she had to go to the seminar room. Because we are from Delhi, we don't know what is the there, but from the news, yeah.